Well, good morning, YouTube. It's your boy Kal-El back at you again with the unboxing of the Sigelei 150 watt temperature controlled. Black dot shows you it's the black version, although there are rumored colors. I've already seen a red, and you know that means there's going to be a blue, more than likely a silver after that. And it's been a long time coming, but whatever. Purchased my first Arctic. I mean, geez, I'm really late to the party with that one, but it's a solid tank, and I needed a new tank, so why not? All sent here for purposes of review. Actually, just to replace my wife's old mod that's not really living too well. By 101vape.com. Talk about fast shipping. It is Saturday. I ordered this Thursday. I'm in New Jersey. That's fast. But I digress. Give me one sec. We'll tear the packaging open. No need for you to sit here and watch me unbox it, as you've probably seen already 100 videos of either of these being unboxed. Yep, and there you go. Definitely nice. Like the silicone case. Definitely feels good in the hand. I mean, honestly, this silicone case is what I personally feel makes it feel so smooth. I mean, look at that. You can't even slide this off with ease, man. That's worthy. So you know you're getting a nice, good package out of it. Give me a sec. I'll get it off. See if we can talk about the coating a little bit. Okay. So what I can say is that the coating on this is far superior to what was on the IPv4. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my IPv4. It definitely has held up and is doing its thing and still kicking. But the Sigelei, as always, I don't know what the deal is with Sigelei and Pioneer for You. Pioneer for You and Sigelei, made both from the same parent company. But just the quality is just far better, in my personal opinion, on the Sigelei. I mean, the IPV is definitely good. It works. It does what it's supposed to do. No questions about it. But you know, after about 3 months of living in my pocket, the coating on this, nicked up, chipped up, and she still works great. Don't get me wrong, but that's what it looks like. I don't expect that from the Sigelei at all. I can't describe this coating that's on here, but it's definitely, it almost feels anodized. I mean, just flat out gorgeous. Just flat out gorgeous. Nice bright display. Reflective on it. Kind of pissing me off, but I mean, what are you going to do? That seems to be the trend lately, is making these reflective coatings. I like this stainless steel top, so there's no more scratching. It's just little subtle touches. The one thing I will say is I'm not a fan of the copper-coated contacts underneath this battery cover, and that's not coming off easy, man. I mean, like these freaking magnets in here, that is serious. I like it. This was supposed to come with magnets. Now apparently on the IPv4S it does, so boo to Pioneer for You for waiting on that. But these magnets, man, they are strong. I'm not a fan of the copper contacts. I wish they would have coated it with something, because, well, I take my mods everywhere. I go on the shore. I'm in a lot of saltwater places. This is Jersey. Moisture's in the air. Whatever. I digress. Move on. Now, as you can see, there is a slight gap, and that may be just the way I'm putting it on. I don't believe so. But there is a slight gap where you can see inside. So you gotta be careful, because liquid may still get inside if you over drip. I use tanks, so I don't have to worry about that. But just for consideration purposes, you can see the purple in there. See if I can get it closed a little bit better. So that's as tight as I can get it closed. I mean, it's what it is. You can still see inside slightly. And it's not like it doesn't line up. I mean, as you can see, there's no bulge out. That is right in the seam. Right in the seam. Anyway, without further ado, let's get a tank on here. I've already got my Crown UL tank, and I was vaping that just fine on the IPv4S. So let's see what the Sigelei can do with some fresh batteries, putting out some wattage and some vape, all right? All right, we're gonna start this crown off at about, I don't know if you can see that, 80 watts, because that's about what I vaped at on the IPv4. In fact, I stay in between 60 to 80 watts. I've had it up to 100 watts, and this tank can definitely handle it. But for these purposes of testing for right now, we're gonna put it at 80 watts. And I will say this: the chip actually reads my 0.25 ohm coil as 0.24 on the Sigelei, whereas on the IPV it fluctuates a little bit. And I've actually had the coil read as high as 0.31. 0.31. From what I understand, they're very similar in chip, if not the same chip. So why, I don't know. Don't question, don't really care. Oh, and just for comparison purposes, I will say this as well. The Sigelei is slightly smaller in stature and girth. I mean, you can see it there. That's how much taller the IPv4 is than the Sigelei. All I can say is this: the IPv4 is nice. I will be buying a second Sigelei, no questions, as soon as that red one comes out. Anyway, let me have my first vape on this. See? Oh yeah, oh yeah. And as you can see, fired at one time. Let's see if I can get that clear on there. Come on, focus. Stupid camera. Sorry again, cell phone. So we can see that 0.25. Fired one time, 0.25, 4.4 volts at 80 watts. And Sigelei, in my opinion, right now, just pooped all over my IPV. So yeah, 101vape.com. They are dope. They are official, fast shipping. I mean, I picked this up for $81.99. The tank was another $22. So all in all, for $104 shipped, it came from 101 Vape to my house in New Jersey in 2 days, free shipping. And I am ecstatically happy. It's just great. Just great. I love it. My wife is going to be very happy with this, although I think I'll go order her the red one and keep this black one for myself. But for today, and until I get the red one, she will be vaping all over this and loving life. I promise it. So, no review on the Arctic right now. I mean, like I said, I'm late to the game with that. You guys have already seen the Arctic is a great tank. You know, handy. It works just as well as the Atlantis. It works just as well as the Freemax Star. Although I gotta say, flavor-wise, I don't think anything has beat the Freemax Star. Currently, the Freemax Star is my favorite flavor and cloudage producing tank. The Crown, right up there with it. I literally swapped them out back and forth for usage. So my wife's tank died on her mod, the IPV Mini version 2, 70 watt. The painting, the paint just flaked everywhere. It's disgusting. It's a pain in the ass. It still works, but I mean, just got tired of swapping out the batteries. It's a good backup if you can find one, you know, instead of picking up the D2. Although honestly, I don't know why you would, because the D2 is now $50. I would gladly get a D2 if you're really into a single battery, smaller device. But why? For $81, man, the Sigelei is hands down a gorgeous, nice feeling, solid built mod. Solid built mod. And it comes with a silicone sleeve, so you don't have to worry about scratching it up at all. Put that silicone sleeve on there, put your batteries in, and go to town. Now, granted, there isn't going to be a USB cable to attach to this mod to do any firmware updates. I know people were a little bit excited about that on the IPV. And from what I understand, you can do the update on the IPV. I have one of the originals, you know, right there. You plug it in, and ta-da, you can take yourself up to 120 watts and have the same firmware as the 4S. I never had a single problem with the charging port. I think some people are just callous with how they take care of their mods. So yeah, if you got some juice getting up in there, if you're dropping your mod left and right and you're banging stuff around, could the charge port cause a problem? Probably, more than likely. But I mean, you paid money for this thing. You're supposed to vape this thing instead of smoking cigarettes. So as long as it's working for you, use it. And if you're not going to take care of your mods, perhaps you shouldn't have a regulated mod. Perhaps you should get yourself a nice lipo pack, you know, and just stick to something simplistic to get the job done. It doesn't really matter as long as you're not smoking, you know. But with that being said, I I'll let you fine folks go. I don't like to make long-winded videos. This is probably going to be one of my longer videos. And I'm not that detailed of a reviewer. I'll just give my personal opinion on what I spend my money on. I don't get paid to do these reviews. No one sends me anything for free. It'd be nice if they did, but who cares? I vape, period. I vape instead of smoking, and even though I spend money on these mods, I'm still saving a butt ton more money than I would be if I were still smoking cigarettes. Evidence is proof of most of the people I know that still smoke cigarettes. We can do the math. They'd be upset, but we can do the math, and it just, no. You save way more money vaping than you do smoking cigarettes. And you get the exact same pleasure out of it, if not better, because I taste things better now. I smell things better now. And hell, I get to vape and put something in my mouth that, tastes like a fruit or a dessert, as opposed to putting something in my mouth that tastes like I licked the bottom of an ashtray. Your opinions, whatever. Vape it, love it, people. Sigelei, it's great, gorgeous, money well spent. And if you can find one, grab yourself a crown. You will not be disappointed. If you can't, listen, there's nothing wrong with spending $20 in the Arctic. Believe you me, it will get the job done. If you can find a Freemax Star, grab that sucker, dude. The Pro, I haven't got it yet. Looks nice, but I have not had a reason to replace my Star. Don't think I will have a reason to replace my Star. Yeah. That's all I got to say on it, folks. Have a great weekend. 101vape.com. Check them out.